Good afternoon and welcome to U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids, home of the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau. Alongside Emery Songer, I'm Trent Condon, and here in just a moment, we're going to have the matchup between the 4-seeded Comets from West Liberty against number 5 seed Mount Vernon, the Mustangs, and the Comets here in the state quarterfinals. Coming up right here on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
At Casey's, we're here for early mornings and Friday nights. Here for the firsts and the traditions, through the good days and the tough times. We're here for the people who are here for each other. Casey's. Here for our town. Here for good.
Now at Casey's, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $9.99 each.
I'm Trent Condon, Emery Songer alongside with me. Game number 2, the second matchup here in the quarterfinals from Court 1, Class 3A. Let's take a look at both teams. Emery, start with Mount Vernon.
Yeah, 33-10 this season. Mount Vernon, the 5 seed in this tournament for Class 3A. 8th in the state in kills and assists. Have been very proficient in both and have won 15 of 16 games. They are 7th ranked coming into the tournament, but have seeded 5th after a couple of big upsets as well. And we can see why one of those teams that were ranked ahead of them, Dyke New Hartford, didn't make it here because the 8th seed Union just upset number 1 Davenport Assumption as well for Mount Vernon. Now for West Liberty as well, coming from Eastern Iowa, 31-7, the 4 seed. They've won 9 in a row. They are 9th in kills and assists, so about the same in terms of those numbers as their opponents today. They did defeat the Region 8 champions in Class 3, or they are the region champions by defeating Albia in a straight set dominant victory in Class 3A Region 8, and they are ranked number 5 coming in to this tournament despite being the number 4 seed. So 2 teams pretty evenly matched on paper. Going to be really exciting to see how things work out today.
We'll come right back with your starting lineups. You're watching the 2019 Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
It's a 4-5 matchup in Class 3A. 4th seeded West Liberty and number 5 seed Mount Vernon. Trent Condon, Emery Songer here with you as we get ready for the starting lineups on both sides. Certainly two teams that saw what happened on the floor just ahead of them. The number 1 seed goes down, and now everybody that's still standing thinking more about a state championship.
Well, the number 2 seed as well, Kemper Catholic, was on the ropes. They almost had to go to 5 sets to get a win over there against Unity Christian. So both the top seeds, the first seed, as mentioned, out, and the second seed almost had to go to 5 sets to beat the 7 seed. So I think everybody feels like they got a shot in this one.
A wide open, no doubt, West Liberty and Mount Vernon. Let's go down for starting lineups.
Featuring the visiting team, the Mount Vernon Mustangs, and the home team, the West Liberty Comets. Fans at this time, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship and decorum shown by the qualifying schools during the season and state tournament week. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each state qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents their school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Craig Eden of the IGHSAU will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From West Liberty, Mark Becker. And from Mount Vernon, Krista Winders. And now it's time to meet the teams for this 3A quarterfinal. First of all, the visiting team, the Mount Vernon Mustangs. Number 2, Maddie Cranston. Number 5, Rachel Axtell. Number 8, Anna Hoffman. Number 9, Caitlin Babcock. Number 11, Danny Pitts. Number 12, Madeline Miller. Number 13, Parker Whitham. And number 31, Rachel Axtell. Excuse me, that's Lily Meester. Your assistant coaches, Robin Brand, Emma Cochran, Dolphy Kong, and Shannon Miller. Now here are your starters for the Mount Vernon Mustangs. As sophomore, number 3, Sarah Romberg. A senior, number 6, Summer Brand. A junior, number 7, Lauren Ryan. A junior, number 10, Cameron Ellison. A junior, number 15, Lauren Schrock. A junior, number 17, Natalie Welch. Your libero, a junior, number 1, Jory Randall. Head coach of the Mount Vernon Mustangs, Maggie Willows. And now let's meet the team from West Liberty. Number 2, Madison McIntosh. Number 3, Brooklyn Bussey. Number 5, Riley Goodale. Number 6, Haley Lehman. Number 12, Marissa McMichael. Number 13, Emily Bierman. Number 15, Miley Henderson. Number 17, Mackenzie Akers. Your assistant coaches, Brittany Bofelli and Susan Buckley. Now, here are your starters for the West Liberty Comets. A senior, number 1, Carson Roos. A junior, number 7, Isabel Morrison. A senior, number 8, Morgan Peterson. A sophomore, number 9, Macy Gaufelt. A junior, number 10, Martha Pace. And a junior, number 11, Avery Goodale. Your libero, freshman, number 4, Monica Morales. Head coach for the Comets, Ruben Galvin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your officials for today's 3A quarterfinal. Our first referee, Kurt Larkin. Second referee, Gene Denny. Line judges, Patty Hesse and 10 Mosier. Let's play tournament volleyball.
All right, those are your starting lineups brought to you by Buena Vista University, located in Storm Lake. BVU prepares students for lifelong success through transformational academic, professional, and co-curricular programs. Schedule your visit today at bvu.edu, Buena Vista University. Emory, as we are ready to go here, we talked so much about a fast start, but after what we saw the last match, Union down 2-0 and came roaring back. Maybe that fast start's overrated.
That's also how Waukee forced a fifth set
true,
against Cedar Falls.
Back yesterday.
It almost, I've called a lot of soccer in my day. And almost every analyst I've talked to, they say that 2-0 lead is nearly, if not as dangerous as the leading team as the one. Because when you're up one, you tend to still be really engaged and you don't have any mental lapse. You don't get a little lackadaisical. That 2-0 lead sometimes can get Uncle Mo, as I like to call it, moving in the wrong direction, and that's what we saw in the last match. Union just got the momentum rolling and never looked back. The thing that really impressed me, though, is both the third and the fourth set were really, really tight, and they faced 3 match points in that third set and were somehow able to gut those sets out and then really controlled the entire fifth set. So pretty wild stuff to say the least. Anything can happen here at the state tournament.
The winner will get 8th-seeded Union here. Mount Vernon with the opening serve as the Mustangs in their maroon tops with the black shorts and white lettering. Pop back cross court out of bounds. Deflected back, and that'll be a point for the Mustangs as they got going with Natalie Welch. Welch with 230 kills, third on the team in that category, gets the first point here this afternoon. A little bit of a late start after the 5-setter. Ace serve from the Mustangs. Fans, with every ace of this year's state tournament adrenaline fundraising, will donate $5 to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union to support future state volleyball events. If your group's interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. 2-0 Mustangs with the early lead. Pushed across. Here's the Comets. Their first good opportunity at the net, just tipped across. As here comes Mount Vernon. And the kill from the outside. Powerful. Lauren Schrock, the junior, with the kill quickly. 3-0 Mount Vernon.
She's usually their third option in terms of efficiency, but she is by far and away the number one option when it comes to volume level. 442 kills coming into the match.
And it's now 4-0 Mustangs. Hot start here. Ruben Galvin, got to wonder, he's going to use a timeout earlier, allowed 2 each set. He's going to let his girls play through it early on. And a great start at the line from Summer Brand, the senior setter. Out of bounds, missing away, 5-0. The Mustangs jumping to the lead.
Carson Roos right there, back on the defense. West Liberty's going to take a timeout, but she let that serve get into her, and they had no chance as well. The serving has been a huge key to the early going.
You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
Des Moines. The yeses are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Mount Vernon 5, West Liberty still looking for their first point as we are underway, opening set in the Class 3A quarterfinal. Summer Brand, a strong start at the service line for her as she steps up again and will get us started after the timeout. West Liberty using one of their 2 timeouts here in the opening set. Aggressive off the tip, and there's a kill. West Liberty gets on the board with Martha Pace on the outside.
They also, I think, called a net violation on this near side as well, but either way, a little bit of a wake-up call there from Coach Galvin, I think, in that huddle.
Got the team their first point on that one. Here comes Mount Vernon and the kill. Good start for Lauren Schrock. Came in with 442 kills. She's got 2 early on.
Just an all-around great player, averaging over 4 kills per set. They're going to look to her early and often. Her kill efficiency, 321. That's only good enough for third on the team, but still well above average.
As it's served across by Caitlin Babcock, just into the game. At the net, pushed across, and the point for West Liberty.
A little bit gimpy after that push by Martha Pace. I think she turned her ankle when she landed, but she's all right. Looks like she'll be back to serve.
29 aces this year for Pace, as libero Randall able to dig it out, and the point to the Mustangs. 7-2 lead as they jump out early. Substitution in for Mount Vernon. Cameron Ellison will come in. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. 7-2 Mount Vernon early here. The opening moments popped up from Randall. Here's a hit from Cranston, but missed deep out of bounds.
As well as it's gone early for the Mustangs, you would figure they're going to see a couple of errors here or there because they have been impeccable on the offense so far in this match.
Welch comes quickly back in for Mount Vernon, as it'll be served up for the Comets and Morrison. Cross court, difficult angle, good swing from Welch. Dumped across from Goodale. Mount Vernon on the attack. To the outside, looking for the back row. Dug out nicely. At the net, and the kill for the Comets. They're in the middle. Didn't get much momentum behind the jump, but enough power to get it through.
Yeah, Daufeld, like you mentioned, not a lot of forward momentum, but a big arm there from Daufeld. The sophomore gets her first.
Already committed to play volleyball at Drake. Couple of defenders at the net, comes right back to them and finished hard. There's Daufeld, the sophomore. 455 kills this year, also leads the team in aces, nearly 300 digs. A do-everything sophomore for the Comets. They've cut the deficit back to 2, 7-5. Popped around a couple of times. That'll be pushed across. In the middle, looking towards the side and finding the hole in the defense. What a play there from Ellison.
You know, you talk about how pretty it is when you have somebody who just gets the full wind up and run up, but Ellison right there saw a huge gap on that far side, able to find it with a little touch.
8-5 Mustangs lead. They go to the middle. Does West Liberty, and straight down as Daufeld able to get it inside, outside, doesn't matter. They're going to be feeding her early and often, Emery.
That's what you call hang time. She floated in the air as she spiked that one into the ground.
Heat 6, Mount Vernon's lead cut to 2, but a service error will give it back, and the point to Mount Vernon. A race to 25, win by 2 in each set until the 5th. If we get there, that's to 15. First to win 3 sets moves on to the state semifinals tomorrow here in Cedar Rapids at US Cellular Center. There's an ace serve, and that's another $5 courtesy of Adrenaline Fundraising, donating $5 for each of the aces during the state tournament to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union to support state volleyball events. If your group's interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Cross court popped up. Mount Vernon tight against the net. Daufeld able to just get enough on that one, but hustle play not in time for Goodale. Another point for Mount Vernon.
Serving has been huge. That ace just kind of caught Monica Morales, the libero, in the middle, and then right there, just you got the defense on their heels immediately with the good serving we've seen.
It's the double team block. Off the block, it'll be a point. An aggressive swing out there, and you can see why Macy Daufeld, one of the top sophomores in the state, already committed at Drake. Great leaping ability. She got off the floor and brought the power. Against the net, pushed back over from Mount Vernon. Cross-court attempt, dug out. Mustangs on the attack. There's Schrock. Tried to catch the defense napping in the back row. Schrock again. Good dig for Roos. Blocked at the net. Brought back. Here come the Comets. That's Goodale. Out of bounds. Mustangs get it back with the 5-point lead, 12-7. They've controlled it early, jumped out to the early lead, and have kept the pace up. Cameron Ellison will step back to the service line. 35 aces this year, tied for second on the team. Off the net, still live for a moment, but the timing thrown off, and Goodale gets the kill. Avery Goodale, a junior. 5'7" middle hitter for the Comets. 31-7 on the year. And going baseline, that one got the antenna though. Came around it and out of bounds.
Yeah, it was close. You could see she thought it was in, but immediately the line judge right there saw it went outside the antenna.
Monica Morales serves it, but into the net, and a point for Mount Vernon.
I know that she missed that one, but she has been impressive to me so far, the freshman Monica Morales. She got ate up by a couple of serves early, but great digging and passing from that back line. That's why she's out there wearing that black uniform.
Jump serve across from Summer Brand. She got things started, and now she'll do the setting. Oh, good play from Morales to keep that alive. Swing, but out of bounds, deep off the hand of Isabel Morrison. 14-9. Comets haven't been able to quite dig into that 4, 5, 6-point deficit they faced throughout. Here in the opening set, and an ace for the Mustangs. Another $5 courtesy of Adrenaline Fundraising. Give them a call to find out how you can help your fundraising efforts with your group. Adrenaline Fundraising. 15-9. Comets go to the middle, pushed over from Morrison. Here's Schrock, and the kill. Schrock up to 3 kills already here in the opening set. They've gone to her early and often.
Well, that's what, if you're at Mount Vernon, that's going to be the arm you're going to have to rely on. When you want to continue to build a lead like this, you got to keep going to Schrock.
And another ace for the Mustangs. They have been solid with the service. Back row needs to tighten up now for West Liberty.
I told you the serve since the very beginning has been the biggest factor of the match.
4 aces for Summer Brand. Nearly had another one there. Pushed over. There's the attack. Schrock had it blocked right back. Good work in the middle from the defense. Pace over there with the block.
I know they didn't win the point there, but even on the non-ace serves, it's really putting the defense of West Liberty just scrambling around. They can't get into their own offense because of how solid the serving has been for Mount Vernon.
Off the net, brought back and flipped over, deflected at the net. Martha Pace, good job to be there defensively, but just hit in a place, tipped it to where her teammates weren't. Well, early on here, West Liberty making its first state tournament appearance since 2015. It's been a slow start. Mount Vernon, 18. West Liberty, 10. We'll come back. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
Businesses are hiring DMAC grads.
DMAC's tuned into what the employers in the central Iowa area are looking for. They offer those courses and degrees in those areas that makes it very highly marketable.
A majority of jobs available just require the technical skills, the hands-on skills that you get with a 2-year degree. DMAC is more a model of the future because the students are employable right away.
I think DMAC does a great job of preparing you for life.
DMAC, life's calling.
5th seeded Mount Vernon, 18. Number 4, West Liberty, 10 as we play in the opening set. Trent Condon and Emery Songer with you high atop U.S. Cellular Center, watching the Class 3A quarterfinals and bringing it to you. Mount Vernon in the maroon tops, black shorts, blue tops for West Liberty as that swing goes out of bounds deep. Side out for the Comets. They'll take the point. and the serve.
Looking at Maddie Cranston that time, you're going to have to come up with that second and third option here early, but they have a little time to figure it out being up by 7 still.
Pace with the serve. As Mount Vernon pushed over, just enough on it as Sarah Romberg hit the top of the net and falls over. And as a defender, boy, those are frustrating times. You're right there and see it hit that net.
Can't do anything else.
19-11 as it served over from the libero, Jory Randall. Domberg had that one hit the tape out of bounds. Doffelt, the sophomore, looked like she had a good run at that one, just a bit of a mishit as it hit the top of the net. This one off the net, a serve again. The hot serving continues for Mount Vernon. They are up to 6 aces now in this match.
This is a good substitution. Riley Goodale is going to come in replacing Martha Pace. Just you got to, every one of your best defenders just going to have to be in that back row until you can figure out these serves.
Every ace, $5 donated by Adrenaline Fundraising. If you're looking to help your fundraising efforts for your organization, make it Adrenaline Fundraising. 21-11 as we play here in the opening set. Mount Vernon, a big lead in the middle. There's the kill for Cameron Ellison, the 5'10" junior. 249 kills coming in, second on the team. Patrol in the middle, also leads the team in blocks. And another substitution as Martha Pace will come right back in. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. There's a kill on the outside as the Comets able to end the run and now trying to just shore things up. You hate to say anything's a lost cause, but it's so difficult in rally scoring to come back from this kind of deficit. Really trying to get geared up for the second set. There's an ace, though, off the swing from Isabel Morrison. Came in with 34 aces.
Yeah, and she had the big kill. You're just trying to establish some positive momentum a little bit for some of your players, get their confidence level up, because we've seen crazier things.
Oh, yeah. There's a big, powerful swing and the kill for Natalie Welch. Welch on one side, Schrock on the other. How about those junior outside hitters for Mount Vernon?
Yeah, you might need a shield to try to defend that one.
23-13, 2 away for Mount Vernon. As it served over from Rachel Axtell. Pushed to the middle, dug back to the Comet side. Blocks right back. Macy Doffelt had a powerful swing, but the defense ready for it in the middle from Mount Vernon.
Yeah, Cameron Ellison got most of that one, but Maddie Cranston was right there with her. They put up a forehand wall that she just couldn't get it through.
Axtell serves it over. In the middle, Doffelt popped up from the Mount Vernon and Cranston. And teammates ran into each other there trying to get out of the way. Doffelt to no avail, dominating opening set from Mount Vernon. The 5th-seeded Mustangs take it 25-13. We're coming back. The second set is right around the corner. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
Trent Condon joined by Emery Songer here at U.S. Cellular Center. It's a state volleyball tournament. We're in the Class 3A quarterfinals later this afternoon, Class 2A and 1A. Then tomorrow morning, it's the semifinals getting started with the big class, 5A all the way through 1A late into the evening, and championships on Friday. What a week of volleyball we get here, no doubt, Emery. Leaders start at Central College, and scholar athletes succeed on the court and in the classroom. In the past year, 112 Central College student athletes received academic all-conference recognition. Learn how to be more than a spectator by visiting central.edu as we begin the second here. Mount Vernon starting right where they left off.
We talked about this. This is not your 1-8 matchup. These two on paper are about as close together as possible, but Mount Vernon has just overwhelmed West Liberty so far.
Outside, and there's the kill, exactly what West Liberty needs. Get off to a good start. They go outside to mark the pace, and I think you can see early on, certainly the game plan for Mount Vernon, they're going to try to make somebody else other than Macy Doffelt beat them.
They're going to keep trying to feed Doffelt, though. That should not deter them from that. There's an ace.
And an ace serve. That's another $5 courtesy of Adrenaline Marketing to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union to support future state volleyball events. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Pushed over and just enough. A couple of defenders there. Morales went diving after it, but came up just short, 2-2, as we play in the second set.
Yeah, Lauren Strock there knew that, first of all, the set was a little too far in front of her, so she couldn't get a full swing on it anyway, but it helped out actually for the situation because she was able just to poke it over the block.
Caitlin Babcock will serve for Mount Vernon. Off the deflection, popped up right there at the net, Macy Doffelt, and you see a little bit of intimidation there too as she went up high with that one. Mount Vernon not even going to try against her there at the net.
Gotta keep giving it to her. That's her third kill on the board here. She's got to keep getting fed.
Morrison with the serve, blocked back over, kept alive beautifully. Now push across, deflected, and that'll be a point. Well, not the hardest hit ball, but Sarah Romberg, she'll take the kill. Her 76 of the season.
Give a lot of credit, Cameron Ellison underneath there, on her knees, able to keep that ball alive.
Libero Randall with the serve. West Liberty on the attack, blocked right back. Double teamed over there, Ellison and Welch with the block. Big front row over there. They go 5'10", 6'1", 6 foot. Morales pops it up. Doffelt got it through the block and gets the kill. 5'10" outside hitter Macy Doffelt leads West Liberty, coming in with 455 kills, up to 4 in the match. We're tied at 4 in the second. Pass drops back. Libero with the set. Randall just missed out of bounds. Point to the Comets. They regain the lead, 5-4.
You got to really, if you're West Liberty, you can't overthink this. You got a couple of players that you need to keep feeding so you can get on the right track, and then you can start adding those third, fourth, and fifth players into the mix. But the defense has to really step up as well, as you see once again Ellison getting it done off the tape.
Playing well in the middle, Cameron Ellison. And it'll be A substitution as Rachel Extel will come in to serve. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Tied at 5. On the attack, Felt, but missed out of bounds. Good aggressive swing.
Yeah, and honestly, even though she's wide, that's what you need to see from her because she's going to be the one that's going to lead you back.
Extel off the net and flips to the Comet side. Extel with the dig. Mount Vernon on the attack. Cranston. Point Mustangs as Cranston gets her way in, and this is something Mount Vernon has done. It's not just about one player. They have gone deep to the well, going to a number of different players, and certainly credit to their setter, Summer Brand, getting everybody involved. Brand had such a good start to this match with what she was doing serving, but she has done a lot offensively running this team, and fun to play volleyball when everybody's involved.
And that's when you're an attacker, even if you're the third or fourth option, it keeps you engaged in the match as well.
7-6 Mustangs as they come on the attack. And again, it's Maddie Cranston. Cranston came in with 139 kills on the year. Already has got 2 in the second set and a 2-point lead for the Mustangs.
You got to be careful if you're West Liberty here. When you get she's 4th or 5th in line in terms of attacking, and the way that she's swinging it with the confidence, it's a dangerous time here for the Comets.
Curveball serve from Lauren Ryan, put some side spin on it, popped up from the Mustangs. Here comes West Liberty with the attack. Off the deflection, popped up, long run. Good hustle, look out down there. As sacrificing the body was Lauren Ryan, couldn't get there in time, and the Comets get the point.
You talked about it. This is probably as tight a court with the outside as they're playing on all year long.
Yep.
So she knows it's there, but she knows that's a ball that typically she's going to be able to get to.
Up the line and the kill for Lauren Schrock. And a little bit of a change there. Schrock had been going cross court so much, that time keeps it on her side up the baseline. And just an absolutely beautiful swing for Schrock. Up to 3 kills in the match for her. Mustangs work with a 2-point lead. Error on the return. That'll be a kill for West Liberty. Cut it back to 1. A substitution as Madison McIntosh will come in for the Comets. Substitutions presented by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com.
Got a little loosey-goosey from both sides here in the second set. And I think the Mustangs are okay with that because it still feels like they're in control. But West Liberty really has got to tighten the screws a little bit here.
Summer Brand back to serve. She has been outstanding with 4 aces already. Little mishit, but it'll work. Changing up the tempo. It'll be a kill for McIntosh.
Her arm speed made that look like that was going to be the old 2-seamer. What it ended up being was the big old changeup. You couldn't try to do it that way and it work any better than it did.
Received by Randall. She gets the bump pushed across from Mount Vernon. West Liberty with the attack. Felt out of bounds.
Set just a little bit behind her, had to reach back, and like we talked about, that changes the trajectory of your hit an awful lot. You're going to have to take some off of it when you have to reach behind you.
Caitlin Babcock, standing at the service line. Ready to get us started in an 11-9 second set. 25-13 in the first to Mount Vernon. Felt pushed it over. Set back, blocked right back. Good work defensively. Felt gets the block. 24 blocks coming in, put another, but a violation. And Babcock gets the point and another serve.
A little bit of net contact there, and that's a huge turnaround.
It is. Instead of a 1-point set, it's a 3-point lead for Mount Vernon. Outside Cranston. Morales with the dig. Felt up the line and the kill.
No bones about that one.
Summer Brand was there and got to her so quick, nothing she could do with it. Tried to pop it up. And the 5th kill for Macy Doffelt.
Waiting on shoe tying. Doffelt had to readjust the old sneaks.
Tighten up the gray sneakers down there for Doffelt. Attack from the outside, but we got a double contact on the set. You can see that one coming out of the hand, just didn't get a great touch on it. And a couple in a row for West Liberty now. They're back within one, 12-11. Now Vernon just has to push it across in Cranston. Doffelt didn't get her steps. Reset from Mount Vernon. They go to the middle, tried to tip it over Romberg, but didn't get enough on it. And we're tied again.
Oh,
check
no.
that. Another.
They got net violation. That's tough.
That's a couple against the Comets, and up out of his seat, Ruben Galvin.
Well, that was, I don't think they even touched that, that ball. And they want to talk to the umpire because if they were short and they didn't touch the ball, that would have been, I mean, I guess if they would have touched it technically before the ball hit the ground, then it'd still be their point. That they had the point one, and that's just a tough technicality for the rule there. And like you said, instead of it being tied, it's now two. That's the second time that they were kind of robbed on it. Just a really, really tough net violation call against them.
Morgan Peterson, the setter, as this one goes deep out of bounds. Went over to get that explanation and came over to explain what he heard to Ruben Galvin. Mount Vernon takes control back. 14-11, but an error on the serve from Randall. There's the Comets back, a substitution for West Liberty as Carson Roos will come back in. Substitutions presented by IMT Insurance. And you can learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. A serve, and that's another $5 courtesy of Adrenaline Fundraising, donating $5 with every ace during this year's tournament to support future state volleyball events. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Off the tape, popped up, in the middle, brought right back. Mount Vernon looking towards that back corner. Right idea, defense there for West Liberty. Doffelt with the power and the kill.
Cannot get away from her. You cannot get away from her. The way that she swings it, I know she's been long. She's had to make some adjustments on some sets, but she is what got you here, and you got to keep giving her opportunities to put those balls away.
3 straight from West Liberty. This one's poked back the other way from the Mustangs. Comets on the attack, cross court. Good work defensively with the block and getting the deflection. Oh, look at that dig down there for West Liberty, and Roos and the kill. There it is. We're going to hand it away right now. That is our dig of the match for Carson Roos. Our dig of the match brought to you by Kruger Seed. The next time you're in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. 4 straight from West Liberty after trailing 14-11. Block back, double team block. Doffelt gets credit with it. Had a little help over there with their friend Avery Goodale. Timeout on the floor. Mount Vernon going to talk it over. The Comets are on a run. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
Lecture halls? Not anymore. Southwestern Community College is a different place. It's where we break from traditional college to do what's best for your career. It's about teaching the way you learn, having fun along the way, and giving you the experience you need for what comes next. A job and an income in as little as 1 year. That's why you go to college in the first place. Southwestern Community College. Your career starts here. Check out SWIC's career-related programs at swiciowa.edu/yourcareer.
Trent Condon and Emery Songer, we're with you in Cedar Rapids. U.S. Cellular Center, the Class 3A quarterfinals. Mount Vernon took the first set, 25-13. West Liberty has responded, though, down in the second. They have run off 5 straight, and they lead at 16-14 here in the second set. Popped over and off the antenna. Make it 6 in a row for the Comets.
Right now, if you're Mount Vernon, you have to stop the bleeding at some point, but credit to West Liberty. A lot has gone wrong for them in this set with net violations, and there's another ace as they try to build some cushion here.
With every ace during this year's tournament, Adrenaline Fundraising is donating $5 to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union to support state volleyball events. If your group's interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. We'll take a timeout as we come back on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
At Waldorf University, we are warriors. On campus and online. In the classroom and on the field. Our work today will power tomorrow, continuing a rich tradition started in 1903. And once you're one of us, you forever are. Waldorf University, we are warriors.
7 straight from West Liberty. They lead at 18-14. Nearly back-to-back timeouts from Mount Vernon. Aggressive swing there. That one hits off the antenna. And the Mustangs end the run.
That was a good effort on the West Liberty side of things, but we've seen runs from Mount Vernon a little more frequently than we have from West Liberty, so it's just a matter of getting serves in, and you've gotten a lot of the breaks. If you're Mount Vernon, be weary because some of those tend to go 50-50 and even themselves out over time.
Tipped over, good work defensively, back end from Summer Brand. Outside, blocked right back at the net. Maddie Cranston couldn't get back to it after her swing. And the Comets take the lead at 19-15.
Goodale has been an absolute force on the blocks in the middle.
Macy Daffelt will serve, the sophomore outside hitter. Knuckles it over, tight against the net. Brand has to push it over. There's Daffelt from the back row. She pushes herself. Bumped by a teammate as she was going on the jump. Cross court from Cranston, and the kill. So Cranston picks up her 3rd kill of the match. Keeps the Mustangs in it at 19-16. Substitution for the Mustangs as Lauren Ryan will come in to serve. Brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. 19-16, cross court popped up, but a kill, powerful swing. That was Martha Pace. Pace got off to a slow start, but she has heated up as this one's continued.
We talked about it. Dahlfeld's you're going to be able to get yourself going by feeding Dahlfeld, but Pace has been unreal all season long as well. Can't get away from her when she's at the front of the net as well.
2016, Comets on the serve. Dug out nicely from Dahlfeld. They'll go to the middle, block back, but out of bounds. Isabel Morrison there in the middle gets the attack. As it bounded out of bounds, and the Comets 4 points away from taking this second set. Controlled early by Mount Vernon, but the middle portion of the set has been all Comets. Outside blocked right back. Defense certainly tightened up for West Liberty. Set up and double hit. Saw that one came out of the hand. A little bit funky from Isabel Morrison. Not her trade. In fact, Morrison this year with 1 assist coming in.
Yeah.
21-17. Mount Vernon, if they're going to take this second, they got to have a run. Rally scoring at the net. Powered right down by Lauren Schrock. And I think she also caught the head of a teammate on her swing down.
Flush, too. About hit the head about as flush as she did the ball.
4th kill here of the afternoon, and an ace for Mount Vernon and Ellison. That's another $5 courtesy of Adrenaline Fundraising, helping support future state volleyball events. Every ace during the state tournament as we get a timeout. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament. Comets 21, Mustangs 19, presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
1-0 lead for Mount Vernon, but West Liberty leading in the second set, 21-19. Mount Vernon at the control with the serve, and Cameron Ellison out of bounds, side out, and the point to the Comets, as a substitution will bring Madison McIntosh back in for West Liberty, 3 away from taking the second. And buckle in, partner. Looks like we got another good one here on court one.
Gotta love it. That's what we're here for.
Pushed over, popped up. That's flipped over from Morales. Cross court. Morales again with the punch. And West Liberty keeps it alive on the attack. Blocked right back, but out of bounds. Good heads-up play there for Lauren Schrock. Would have been very easy for her to take an attack at it, trying to keep it alive. Knew that was sailing out of bounds, and the point for the Mustangs.
Mount Vernon also already thought that had gone on the outside of the antenna, but stuck with the point. But unfortunately, their best server of this match, Summer Brand, well short on that one.
4 aces, including 3 early on as they jumped out to an early lead in the opening set. Mount Vernon took it 25-13 here in the second. West Liberty leads 23-20. Cross court kill for Natalie Welch.
Now see, that messed up with the eyes. It's like a tipped pass in football. Well, the way that they just kind of clipped the net, just a little bit changed the trajectory, and Morales was out of position all of a sudden.
23-21. Caitlin Babcock will do the honors with the serve. Morales with the dig. Back row attack from Pace. Flipped over from Cranston, but too strong. And now West Liberty a single point away. Second set, West Liberty trying to take it. A 7-0 run in the middle gave them control of this set. Mount Vernon looking for the dump, and it'll work for the point. Natalie Welch. 5th kill of the afternoon for Welch. Mustangs have to stave off another set point here. Set point number 2 for West Liberty. There's Dahlfeldt, dug out, tight against the net. Brand just had to push it back out of the net. In the middle, off the deflection. Flipped up in the back row. Cranston with the bump. Dahlfeldt blocked right back. Mount Vernon stays alive, 24-23.
Ellison again in the middle.
And it is West Liberty's 3rd set point. Barbero, Jory Randall with the serve. Outside Dahlfeldt, and it blocked out of bounds. Couldn't get to it in time. West Liberty takes the second set. We're tied up at a set apiece. Don't go anywhere. A good one brewing here from Court 1. Class 3A quarterfinals. 1 set apiece with West Liberty and Mount Vernon. As we come back, you're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right, you decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea.
And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
If you want to save more.
If you want a butcher who knows more.
If you want fewer aisles and more value.
Less quantity, more quality.
If you want more of this.
And this.
And this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
Trent Condon, Emery Songer, we are with you at U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. Class 3A quarterfinals and another good one. We got a 5-set thriller as 8-seeded Union upset number 1 Davenport Assumption back in our opening match of the day. Here in the second, 4th seed West Liberty, number 5 Mount Vernon. It has been back and forth, a set apiece as we begin the third set. Mount Vernon begins with the attack and the serve, but we get a double hit, the call, and the Comets get the lead. Got a little bit of everything here. Certainly outstanding effort out of Macy Daffeld, but defense is tightened up in a big way from West Liberty. There's Mount Vernon on the attack. Schrock, though, not able to find the range as she dumps that into the net. 2-0 early West Liberty. Emery, you talked about momentum, and you can't quantify it, you can't put a number on it, but you can feel it. It's certainly on the West Liberty side right now.
Oh, definitely. The way they were able to close that out and survive as they get the point there on just a kind of a free ball that was just kind of floating in air. The issue that you're going to have if you're West Liberty is you cannot get away with what got you here still. You have to feed Daffeld. You have to find ways to get keep Schrock in check on the other side.
Off the block. That'll work for another point. All going West Liberty's way. Their lead grows to 4-0. And timeout on the floor. Maggie Willems wants to talk it over with her squad. 4-0 West Liberty with the lead in the third. You're watching the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
At Casey's, we're here for early mornings and Friday nights. Here for the firsts and the traditions, through the good days and the tough times. We're here for the people who are here for each other. Casey's, here for our town, here for good. Now at Casey's, get 2 large single-topping pizzas for just $9.99 each.
In the third set, tied up at a set apiece. Mount Vernon took the opener 25-13. West Liberty the second 25-23. Here a hot start from West Liberty as they lead at 4-0 in the third. Trent Condon and Emery Songer, glad to have you aboard with us here on a Wednesday afternoon. There's a kill and ending the run. An aggressive swing from Lauren Schrock. Back in the scorebook with another kill.
Everything I said about West Liberty also applies to Mount Vernon. Got to go with the players that got you here, those big swings, part of the rotation. When she's up front and in the game, you have to find 15 in maroon.
4-1 on the serve. Attack from back at that 10-foot line. Pushed over, tried to flip that into the front. As it's tipped up. And the kill for West Liberty. McIntosh able to get her second kill of the day. And it'll be at the service line, Martha Pace. Outside hitter this year, 29 aces to her credit. In the middle, pushed over. Defense right there. Pace from the back row, good dig from Randall. They'll set it back to Welch. Nothing doing there. Now Morales. In the middle, off the deflection, there's a kill For Mount Vernon, Sarah Romberg, sophomore middle hitter, able to put it down.
It was Brand's quick set there that set it all up. Excellent work from her to make sure that you kept that West Liberty defense off guard.
Over 1,000 assists on the year, 1,085 coming into play. Hit the line on the tape. What a play there going cross court. That's what you love to bottle up and be able to have in your back pocket whenever you wanted it.
Macy Dawfelt is something else, and right there, you talk about the angle, painting the line, unreal from her.
6-2 lead for West Liberty here in the third. Cross court looking for the back corner and found it. Anything you can do, I can do better. You want to hit the line, I'm going to hit 2 lines there in the corner.
You know, you watch a soccer player, they call it bending it like Beckham, bend it like Beckham. Well, the way that she struck that ball, it had some top spin bite to it, and able to nip the back of that line.
6-3 West Liberty's lead trimmed to 3, but they get it back to 4 right away, going to the middle. And certainly got to give credit again to Morgan Peterson, the setter for this squad, the senior. She's been outstanding, just moving things around, getting everybody involved, and understanding early on. You could see what Mount Vernon was going to do. They're trying to keep it away from Dawfelt, get everybody else involved then. There's a kill, though. Good response from Cameron Ellison in the middle. 7-4 West Liberty with the lead. But Ellison with her third kill ends the threat for a moment. Back to serve. It's Lauren Ryan, a substitution into the game, brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. Here's Schrock with the push. West Liberty attacks in the middle, just missed out of bounds. So there's 2 in a row for Mount Vernon, trying to gain a little bit of momentum back, dug themselves an early 4-0 deficit here in the third. There's a serve, though, out of bounds.
A lot of the breaks we were talking about, those 50-50 plays, the scrambles, the referee seeing some net contact, the ball clipping the net, falling over. A lot of those breaks went Mount Vernon's way early. West Liberty starting to kind of even those out a little bit. It'll be interesting to see what Mount Vernon can do, and it's going to take plays like that by Ellison, just keeping West Liberty honest. You're not always going to see the big swing by the big hitters, and if you can get Ellison to get active like that in the middle on just those little touches and the blocks up front that she's been so good at in this one, she certainly has been a huge factor for the Mustangs.
Yeah, went quick there. A beautiful set from Summer Brand, and another assist for her. 9-6. Brand pushed it over at the net. That joust goes the way. Check that net violation. And you said it from the get-go. You say these then, the 50-50 plays tend to even out. Mount Vernon had the advantage. Now West Liberty has it, and they have the advantage in the third.
That's exactly the kind of thing that was happening to West Liberty early in the match that just happened to Mount Vernon. Had the .1 and then got called for a net violation.
10-6, oh boy. Lauren Schrock brought the Thunder some maybe frustrations coming out on that swing.
Every last bit of doubt that you have about the way a point's going to come out, when she gets a set like that, leading her right to the net, forget about it. Point over.
10-7, served over from Summer Brand. Back row attack, popped up beautifully from Dawfelt just to keep that one alive. Mount Vernon with a good free opportunity. Outside Schrock had the footing off, but a whistle beforehand, and a double hit. Substitution back in for West Liberty. It'll be Madison McIntosh will come in, and Morgan Peterson will serve. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance, IMTINS.com. Flipped over, went with the changeup. Lauren Schrock able to dump it over the defense in front of her. And a point for the Mustangs, 7th kill out of Schrock. Tied up at a set apiece, 1-1 as we play in the third. West Liberty leading 11-8. And the ace for the Mustangs. They were hot at the line early, and another one goes their way. That time it was Babcock with the ace. And all of our aces brought to you by Adrenaline Fundraising, who is donating $5 to the Girls Union to support future state volleyball events. If your group's interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call.
Martha Pace comes back immediately and says, "Don't stop believing." Comet fans, we are here. We are going to keep this lead regardless of your service aces.
Mount Vernon not able to get a good solid attack from the back row. There's Pace popped up. There's a swing out of Cranston. Flip back and off the net to the Mount Vernon side. Swing up the line but out of bounds. No deflection. And it'll be Comets regaining again, get it back to 4, and that's kind of where they've been throughout here this third. Got out to a 4-0 lead and been able to maintain. Cross court, good dig Morales. At the net, that one falls on the West Liberty side. It'll be a point for Mount Vernon. Back in camera Ellison for the Mustangs. Libero Jory Randall at the service line. 35 aces this year, tied for second on the team in that category. Morales pops it to Daufelt, goes out of bounds off the block, and West Liberty takes it back. Isabel Morrison will serve. 33 aces. Outside and finding the hole, Maddie Cranston. Almost like the C's parted there. Not much pressure on her on the outside, and still able to find the hole.
Yeah, you said it. There was not the sequencing of getting that block set up just did not happen. She had plenty of space to find that open area in the middle of the floor.
Served over for Maxtell. Off the deflection, stays on the West Liberty side. Pushed over to the corner. Brand tried to flip it over. Waited just a moment too long, not able to have the height to get that one free. 15-11 West Liberty's lead back to 4.
It was the right play, though. She just did not execute it the way that she wanted to, but it was the right play. Plenty of space on that spot on the floor if it gets over the net.
Served into the net, 15-12. Substitution as Lauren Schrock will come in for Mount Vernon. Also number 7, Lauren Ryan. Substitutions presented by IMT Insurance. You can learn how to be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. A serve. Another $5 presented by Adrenaline Fundraising. A big thank you to them supporting future state volleyball events, and they can help you. It's Adrenaline Fundraising. Give them a call. 15-13, Mount Vernon back within 2. Daufeld off the block, just too powerful on that one. Brought the double team over, but she's able to power through, get the point for the Comets.
Got to keep going that direction. When you need a point, she's the one you got to look to when she's up front.
10 kills. This one is popped up in the middle. Oh, what a diving dig attempt from Morales. Not able to get enough on it, though, to pop it up and keep it alive.
Ellison continues to be as important as anybody has been in maroon for the Mustangs so far in this match.
Mustangs back within 2. West Liberty attacks. Flipped up from Ellison off the deflection. Good work there on the outside. That one pushed right back the other way from Schrock. In the middle, blocked up, popped up for Maxtell. Schrock looking cross court, found the angle and the point. Boy, you're just waiting for either side to get an advantage there.
It was almost just kind of, we aren't confident in the way that we received your hit, so you just basically have to pass it back over to you. That time they set up for Schrock. She had plenty of room.
And as close as Mount Vernon's been in a while, back within 1. Flipped up, Brand with the touch. Good opportunity setting up for Mount Vernon. They'll go to Schrock. Morales with the dig, still alive at the net, tip back over. Here's Mount Vernon. And miscommunication over there. Schrock and Romberg bump into each other.
Schrock's the high hand, but Romberg was already occupying that space. Schrock really wanted that ball, but Romberg didn't know she was there. That's just one of those happenstance plays.
Into the net.
And every time West Liberty gets a break on that end, they have handed it back over via service error. And that's why we have a 1-point match.
Lead is won, 17-16 West Liberty. Pivotal third set, tied up at a game apiece. Good, solid swing from Summer Brand. Outside with it, popped up, long run, not gonna get there in time. Lead doubles up to 2 for the Comets, 18-16. As Madison McIntosh will come in. Morgan Peterson, the senior setter, to serve. 933 assists to her credit this year. At the net.
Slug out.
Came through the middle. She's been on the outside so often, and she's pumped up as she pounds it home.
That looked like a comet as it came off the hand of the Mustang.
9th kill here today for Mount Vernon's Lauren Schrock. 18-17, knuckled over. Morales able to pop it up the line, but missed with it, trying to go baseline. But it is wide out of bounds, tied at 18. West Liberty going to talk it over. Ruben Galvin going to talk with his squad as we take the timeout with them. Tied at 18 in the third. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Trent Condon joined alongside Emery Songer as we have a good one. Each team has taken a set, and we're tied up in the third, 18-18. Best 3 out of 5, Emery. This one is coming down certainly to the wire. It feels serve out of bounds. Good use out of a timeout there for Ruben Galvin.
And right now, for both of these teams, it's just a matter of mentally staying in it and feeding your top players. Both teams are in kind of a weird spot in the rotation, so we'll see whose number is going to be called here for both sides.
Morales with the set to the back row, blocked right back. West Liberty on the attack, cross-court kill. Good angle there as Macy Daffelt able to find it. Hit that pink, kept in front of the 10-foot line. Difficult for a defense to react to that.
That's 11 for her in the match.
And now back to a 2-point lead for West Liberty. That one flipped over. Defense there for the Comets. Back and another kill. That time coming from McIntosh. Found the back corner and timeout. Back the other way for Mount Vernon as Maggie Willems going to talk it over with her squad. 21-18 as we come back. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Businesses are hiring DMAC grads.
DMAC's tuned into what the employers in the central Iowa area are looking for. They offer those courses and degrees in those areas that makes it very highly marketable.
A majority of jobs available just require the technical skills, the hands-on skills that you get with a 2-year degree. DMAC is more a model of the future because the students are employable right away.
I think DMAC does a great job of preparing you for life.
DMAC, life's calling.
Welcome back to Cedar Rapids, 21-18 lead for West Liberty. Mount Vernon on the attack, but that one is bounced back. Flipped over from Welch. There's Daffelt, covered up nicely from Mount Vernon. They trail by 3. 21-18, rally scoring. And the kill again. Is that McIntosh again?
It was.
Boy. Heating up here in the third. 22-18, 4 straight from the Comets. Barrow is going to flip that one over and finding the range, finally ending the run for Mount Vernon.
Morgan Peterson and Madison McIntosh again kind of ran into each other. The ball went back over the net, but they were all out of sorts. Easy for Cranston just to put it back where it came from.
22-19. Doffeld asks for it. She gets it, tips it over. Kept alive from the Mustangs. That one into the net, a miss hit from Maddie Cranston. Will give West Liberty the point and the volleyball serve back, as it will be Isabel Morrison to serve. 33 aces to her credit this year. As that one sails over in the middle. Flip right back, Mount Vernon. Brand tried to find the middle of the open defense, but a kill for Doffeld. Macy Doffeld continues to play outstanding. She's got 12 kills now.
Avery Goodale made that play happen with that little poke on the push over the net. Tried the teardrop, got enough of it to allow the back row to field it and get it to Doffeld.
Brand had it tipped right back, but a point in the net, over the net, I should say, against West Liberty. Had that reach over there, the official standing high. Has that great vantage point. 24-20. Set point number 2 for the Comets. Doffeld hit the tape, hit the antenna though too. And out of bounds. Mount Vernon stays alive again. Set point number 3 for West Liberty. Out of bounds. West Liberty takes the third, 25-21, and they take a 2-1 lead over Mount Vernon. We go to the fourth when we come back. As we continue, you're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right, you decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics, because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus, special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
We go to the fourth set. West Liberty with a 2-1 lead over Mount Vernon. Trent Condon joined by Emery Songer. What a start to our day that we have had here. Outstanding on both sides.
Yeah, I know. We have the A-seed Union pull off the upset on top seed Davenport Assumption. Union awaits the winner of this match. Been pretty even, all 3 sets, especially the second and third sets. A lot of errors for West Liberty early, kind of got themselves in a hole, but they certainly have been the better team the last couple of sets. Now, if you're Mount Vernon, you got to get back to what got you here. And I keep saying it over and over again, find Lauren Schrock. He needs more touches. She needs more opportunities. She has 9 kills right now. Got to have one of those 5 or 6 kill sets here, you think, from Lauren Schrock.
Maggie Willems looking for her 250th career victory for Mount Vernon. To do it, she's going to have her team rip off 2 straight sets. They go right away to Lauren Schrock. My color man called for it, and he got it. And a 10th kill for Schrock. Summer Brand, who started off this match with a great run at the service line, had 3 aces early. She's got 4 in the match. Comes strong, straight down, 2-0 lead. And this is a start that Mount Vernon certainly needed. It was 4 straight to begin the last set out of West Liberty.
Well, 2 points, 2 Lauren Schrock sightings. I think you need a few more.
Brand again with that strong serve. Morales can't get it. And the ace. Ace serves brought to you by Adrenaline Fundraising, who donates $5 for every ace to the Girls Athletic Union to support future state volleyball events. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call.
Get the double dip as both Morales, also on that side, was Dawfelt. Miscommunication just drops right between them.
So Brand again causing problems back there with the strong serve.
That's 6 aces for her.
Not very often you see that. This one sails out of bounds, but it is difficult to handle. Strong has that knuckle action to it. Some dips, some dives. Don't want to dodge out of the way though. 4-1 lead for Mount Vernon. Nair back the other way though from West Liberty, gives it back to the Mustangs. Substitution as Caitlin Babcock will come in to serve. Also Maddie Cranston in our substitutions, brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at IMTINS.com. Dawfelt gets the kill, her 12th. And the Comets get on the board, 5-2.
Yeah, same thing. When Dawfelt's up front, number 9 in blue, got to find ways to continue to get her involved. But if you're West Liberty, you've also gotten some excellent production from Martha Pace. Avery Goodale's been huge in the middle as well.
Cross-court attacking, just out of bounds. Had the right idea, but a miss on the swing by Natalie Welch put just too much on it. Comets get the point, 5-3, they trail. Popped up, Brand, just a set for Cranston. Had it blocked. They'll go to the middle, flip back the other way. Dumped outside, blocked back. Cranston able to get a hand on it, but that is all. And a big response here out of West Liberty as they've run off 3 in a row.
Goodale, another block in the middle. She has been so important trying to defend the attack of the Mustangs.
And miss swing there. Brand didn't have the timing set up with Welch, goes over her head. And it is 4 straight. And you mentioned Avery Goodale. 5'7", not the biggest middle hitter you're going to 5, giving up some size certainly against this big front wall from Mount Vernon. There's a good swing from Cranston and ends the run after 4 straight from West Liberty.
Yeah, McIntosh a little bit slow to get to her feet or up off of her feet there as she tried to double team with Goodale on the block, and it just went over her head. But that's what, I mean, if you're not the tallest middle blocker, it's all about your timing and your strength with your arms.
There's a tip and a point. Heads up play for Madison McIntosh as she picks up her 4th kill of the day, tied again at 6. 6-6 in the 4th, the 2-1 lead for West Liberty. They have the serve and Roos. Cranston, Morales with a good play. There's Dawfelt, but a beautiful dig. Back before the attack, a double hit. Again, the call against the Mustangs. Maggie Willems talking with her squad. Got that clipboard out, making some notes. Her team now trails before that, and the kill. Tied up at 7, back and forth we go. Rachel Axtell will come back in to serve. Axtell 34 aces this season. One of the tops on this Mount Vernon squad. Not a great pass, and West Liberty just going to have to flip it over. Going back, Morales is there. Popped up, now Roos. Doffeld on the attack. West Liberty's got it set up beautifully for Doffeld, off the block and the kill. Number 13 for Macy Doffeld.
She is reliable. She's not, or she hasn't been erratic the last couple of sets. And if she is meandering up front and is doing what she's doing now, this will set up players like Pace and Goodale to try to get theirs as well, because everybody's going to be looking for number 9.
Cross court, found the back corner. That's about as good of a swing as we've seen out of Maddie Cranston in a while. Good one there. She's up to 7 on the day. 139 kills coming in. And tied again at 8.
Schrock back in up front for the Mustangs. Do not forget where she is.
Doffeld from the back row. Popped up there, Schrock to Doffeld. Outside with it is Pace. Schrock with the push straight down and the point. Saw the defense coming over, collapsing that way, and they were playing back, trying to cut off that cross court. Instead, she says, I'll go the other way, and dumps it in for the point.
I said she needs 6. She's already got 3 so far here in this 4th set.
Vernon was looking for that one around the antenna, no call. Schrock, another push. Did he get the touch?
Yep.
They did. Schrock gets the kill. Good look here by the near side line judge, seeing that deflection. 10-8. And we get a timeout on the floor. Quick run out of the Mustangs. They regain the lead in the 4th. As we continue, you're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
Crowded lecture halls? Not anymore. Southwestern Community College is a different place. It's where we break from traditional college to do what's best for your career. It's about teaching the way you learn, having fun along the way, and giving you the experience you need for what comes next. A job and an income in as little as 1 year. That's why you go to college in the first place. Southwestern Community College. Your career starts here. Check out SWIC's career-related programs at swiciowa.edu/yourcareer.
In the 4th set, it's a 2-1 lead for West Liberty over Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon, though, leads here in the 4th by a score of 10-8. Trent Condon and Emery Songer with you in Cedar Rapids Class 3A quarterfinals. The winner will take on 8th-seeded Union coming up tomorrow in the state semifinals. Trying to punch their ticket to the Final Four. West Liberty gets the point.
Mount Vernon was begging for a double hit there on the previous play, and then it went back over the net. Just a real jumble, and then all 6 players kind of looking at each other wanting to play that last one, and it just fell between them.
Popped up. Doffeld looks over. Oh, good dig back on the other end from Mount Vernon and Lauren Ryan. Doffeld dug away from Axtell at the net, and double hit the call.
They've been tight on that for the most part, and Mount Vernon thought they had one the previous point, and then on a borderline one, they get called for it. Those 50-50 plays have continued to start to haunt Mount Vernon after they were killing West Liberty early.
Morales' serve sails deep. Mustangs regain the lead 11-10. Biting those fingernails. Mount Vernon needs to get this set to extend it to a 5th and deciding. Oh, wow, that is a powerful swing. Martha Pace, maybe her most powerful hit of the afternoon. Second on the team in kills. You know, the other thing we talked about Doffeld and Pace so much, As the senior setter Morgan Peterson at the tape for the Comets. 31-7 during the year. There's Schrock with the kill.
6 in the set.
15 in the match, and a substitution for Mount Vernon. And a quick breather for Rachel Axtell, 22-21.
Just call me Nostrademry.
You've been thinking of that for a while.
I wasn't.
There's a kill back the other way. West Liberty with the response, and again it's Martha Pace. Pace up to 9 kills.
And this rotation now puts Dahlfeld back up front.
Well, certainly a lot of players in conversation for our Casey's player of the match. 22 apiece, flipped over from Schrock. Outside, Dahlfeld. Good dig. In the middle, looked into the back corner, just missed out of bounds.
You know, you might want to wait on that Casey's player of the match after what happened to me last game.
Yes.
Holy cow. Gave it away in the third set. Other team came roaring back to win.
We gave away 2, in fact.
Yeah, had to.
23-22 here. Comets 2 points away from moving to the Final Four. Dahlfeld off the deflection. The point. That time decided to go with Ellison. Boy, you've liked the way she's played for the Mustangs.
She's been so important, blocking especially, but that's her 8th kill as well.
And now the Mustangs with the point to send us to a 5th out of bounds. It sails deep. Jory Randall with the service error and a substitution. Carson Roos will come back in.
I'm telling you what, it can't get much closer than this has been.
3 aces for Roos, tied at 26. Nearly had another. Cranston flips it back across. Here come the Comets. Doffeld had it dug. Tip back across from Ellison. Doffeld again, missed out of bounds. Looking for a tip, not gonna get the call. Mustangs a point away again with Axtell in.
It looked like there was no touch there. So, oh boy.
27-26. Another chance for the Mustangs to move us to a 5th. Knuckled across, Morales digs. Back tipped at the net. Stays on the Mount Vernon side. Point to West Liberty.
Are you not entertained?
27-27. And here's Macy Doffelt. She will serve. Into the net.
Look who's coming back in the match for Mount Vernon.
They'll get Lauren Schrock back out there. And number 7, Lauren Ryan, will come in. She'll have a chance at the service line to put us to a 5th and deciding set.
If it comes anywhere close to 15, be ready.
Got across from Ryan. They go back. This one flipped up. Set back, Schrock with the kill. We go to the 5th. Mustangs take the 4th, 29-27. 5th and deciding set. It comes your way next. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up! Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Trent Condon, Emery Songer back with you at the U.S. Cellular Center as we get ready for the 5th and deciding set. A couple of changes here. Instead of playing to 25, we play to 15. Still got to win by 2. Also, they don't switch sides when you go into the 5th set.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell and decipher who had the coin toss one, which gives them first serve, but that's certainly pivotal. I just have to say, you know, before that 4th set, I said Lauren Schrock has to be more involved. She had 9 kills to that point, but in that 2nd and 3rd set, it just felt like they got away from her a little too much. Force better in the 4th set, and I said she needed 6. She got 8, and she factored in multiple other points. And we got to remember, she's not out there the whole time.
Right.
In the rotation, when her spot goes to the back row, she sits out for a defensive specialist and then comes back into the game. Still had 8 kills in that set. Why go away from what's working? If you are Mount Vernon, find 15. Find Lauren Schrock. She is the hot hand right now. 17 kills in the match. And you got to do the best that you can if you're West Liberty to be able to neutralize her in some way. Your blockers have to be in a good spot at the same time. Martha Pace, Avery Goodale, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, this is a back and forth right here. 2 outstanding players on each side, and a couple of players that still have more eligibility remaining after this volleyball season. Schrock, just a junior, sophomore for Macy Doffeld. On the other side, also Martha Pacey, you talked about for West Liberty. She's also a junior. Boy, great high-level volleyball as we play in the 5th. West Liberty with the first attack opportunity, and Pace gets the kill. She's into double figures with her 10th.
There was a lot of pace on that one.
Let's see what you did there.
You said there were going to be puns.
That was a lie. Comets with the first point here of the 5th. And an ace, 2-0 lead for West Liberty. Fans, with every ace during this year's tournament, Adrenaline Fundraising will donate $5 to the Girls High School Athletic Union to support future state volleyball events. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Response right back for Mount Vernon.
Ellison, just no mistake about that one. And that's a big point because you don't want to fall 3-4 points behind.
These 5th sets can go quick. And any kind of 3-4 point run looms large. Dumped across from the Comets. Here comes Mount Vernon on the attack. They go to Schrock. Defense there in the back with Doffeld. Schrock again, cross court, popped up. Oh, how did Pace get enough on that? Doffeld into the net.
That was a great effort there by Pace, just getting the arm out there, and it bounced off perfectly into the air and allowed her libero to make a pass. Just couldn't get it back over the net.
You know, incredibly rare for both these teams. You're so good throughout the course of the season to see a match that goes 5 sets. As the point goes down, you look at West Liberty, in fact, and they have not played a 5-setter all season long.
Insane.
Couple of 4-setters. Of course, tournaments, you only play best 2 out of 3. On the other hand, Mount Vernon, just back in the regional final when they upset New Hampton, it was a 5-set match. Maybe you could say advantage. Mount Vernon, they lead it 3-2, make it 4-2 for the Mustangs. That time, Schrock able to get it into the back corner opposite way.
Beater.
18 kills now for Lauren Schrock. Morales tying the shoe up from the West Liberty side. She's ready, as are we, with Cameron Ellison serving. Mount Vernon 4, West Liberty 2 in the 5th and deciding set. Set back, push cross court. Mount Vernon there defensively. Schrock to the middle, out of bounds. West Liberty with the diving effort, and Uncle Mo on the side of the Mustangs.
Got to be thinking close to Coach Galvin, thinking timeout, but a little reprieve there.
Into the net from Ellison.
Ellison did have her second ace on that little run as well, so overall, that's a win for Mount Vernon.
5-3. West Liberty down, but has to serve. Great serve. Get it started. Blocked right back. The defense pure from the Comets as Isabel Morrison gets the block. Team leader at 27 coming into play today.
That was exactly what I was saying for West Liberty. Wherever Schrock is, she's going to put those full swings. Somebody's got to be there.
Outside, Schrock
got her again.
And again, it is Isabel Morrison. 5'8", giving up 5 inches of height. But the leaping ability had her right there, 6'5".
Wow.
A serve from Martha Pace. Another one in the book for her, and another $5 donated by Adrenaline Fundraising to help support state volleyball events. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give Adrenaline Fundraising a call. 6-6 our score. Conversation on the near side with West Liberty head coach Ruben Galvin and the second official. As we're back ready. Flip back. A good strong swing there out of Lauren Schrock. And the kill.
It actually worked in her favor that she was off the net with no momentum because she had been blocked a couple of times. No chance for a blocker to get a hold of that one. A little bit more on a loop on it, but she still, as you mentioned, good strike, had some overspin on it, and was able to get itself down and in play.
Morales kept it alive. Doffelt couldn't get it over.
They say it was blocked. That was close.
Mustangs on the attack. Schrock.
Why not?
Off the deflection for Morales. That's a kill. 21 kills for Lauren Schrock.
As soon as I woke her up before the fourth set,
you're taking credit for that?
She's got 12 in the last 2 sets, Trent Condon, after having 9 in the first 3. And heck yeah, I'm taking credit for that.
Mustangs 8, Comet 6. We're in the 5th set. The winner moves on to the Final Four. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
If you want to save more,
if you want a butcher who knows more,
If you want fewer aisles and more value,
less quantity, more quality,
if you want more of this,
and this.
and this.
This is Fairway, and this is how we do more.
putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all into meat and grocery.
Putting our all and more into meat and grocery.
Welcome back once again to the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. Trent Condon and Emery Songer with you as these two teams look to move on to the state semifinals tomorrow. Here from the cell, 8-6 Mount Vernon with the lead over West Liberty. Popped up. West Liberty able to dump it over. Now Mount Vernon, strong attack. Schrock again. It's 22 kills. Lauren Schrock came in with 442. She has added to that total in a big, big way. Lead is 3 for Mount Vernon. Morales digs outside. Doffelt cross court. Found the back corner and ends the run.
17 for her as well, but she has been a little bit more quiet of late.
9-7 the score in the 5th. Served over from Morrison. Popped up. And dumped across out of Welch. In the middle, looking for the sideline and found it. Boy, that one, that's just finding the hole in the defense.
Got those blockers in the air, took a lot off it, no chance for them to make a play on it. Excellent play there.
West Liberty back within 2. Oh, how about that? Didn't even have any jump there for Schrock. She got power behind that one and the angle.
And that was even off her lesser preferred side.
Right. Wow.
Dang. Wow.
Another kill for Lauren Schrock. Up to 23. She checks out. Caitlin Babcock comes in for her 2 serve. Mount Vernon 10-8. West Liberty gets it over to Doffelt.
Double hit.
But a double hit before. And the Mustangs are 4 away.
Danger.
From the semifinals.
This is danger time now for West Liberty.
Brought over. And the ace. Ace serve and a $5 donation courtesy of Adrenaline Fundraising. If your group is interested in learning how to grow your fundraising, give our fine folks over at Adrenaline Fundraising a call. Timeout on the floor. You're watching the Iowa Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Mid-American Energy Championship Network.
Hey, Central College has a new tuition price of just $18,600. That means the college experience that opens doors for a lifetime is more affordable than ever, and scholarships are still available. Apply today at central.edu.
Welcome back. 12-8 after the serve from Mount Vernon. They come on the attack again. Morales kept that one alive. Doffelt kill.
Needed it badly.
had to stop the run, and they do. Mount Vernon 12, West Liberty 9.
No more timeouts, by the way, for West Liberty, so they're going to have to figure this out. They cannot afford any errors or any lapses defensively.
Roos serves it across to the back row, Cranston. There's Daffelt again, back to back. And the clutch big-time player comes up big again for the Comets.
This has been outstanding.
Back and forth, two great teams. Only one can move on. Cranston had it blocked at the net, but stays on the West Liberty side. It'll be a point for the Mustangs. And the lead grows to 3, 2 away.
That's double figures now for Cranston as well.
Unexpected performance, certainly. You look at the statistical profile. 13-10 as Randall keeps it up. Cranston again, Morales. Daffeld able to get a little something on that. They go to the middle and the kill. Cameron Ellison with the finish. And it is match point number 1 for Mount Vernon. 14-10. Morales outside Daffelt. Hit the line. Stays alive for another moment.
Unfortunately, she's got to move off of the net now as she is to serve for the Comets.
Match point number 2. Macy Daffelt flipped over, kept alive. Cranston, Morales, and over from Peterson. Middle, and the point. That's a winner. Mount Vernon advances to the state semifinals, out of the Final Four for the Mustangs as they come roaring back, trailing 2 sets to 1. They win the fourth 29-27. In the fifth, 15-11. The Mustangs move on.
Unbelievable match. Both sides played their heart out. West Liberty came up with a real empty first set. Mount Vernon dominated there, but from then on, West Liberty won 25-23, then 25-21. Had the amazing set in the fourth that the Mustangs were able to survive. 29-27. Mustangs forced the fifth set, won it 15-11. Really, Lauren Schrock just came alive in that fourth set and was able to carry them to the finish line.
And with that, our Casey's player of the match is Lauren Schrock. 23 kills in the match. We waited till the end to announce it because it could have gone either way, certainly, in one that
already
came
made
down
that
to the
mistake.
wire. Fans, Casey's General Store is proud to sponsor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and today's player of the match. Casey's is at the heart of many Iowa communities, cheering on our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready, win or lose. Visit Casey's.com or the Casey's mobile app for easy ordering and specials. And once again, congratulations to Lauren Schrock on being named today's Casey's Player of the Match. Oh, boy. And we still got, what?
Four more
to go? Well, we're running a little bit behind schedule, but I don't think anybody wanted to miss any part of this one. Mount Vernon, West Liberty, the 4-seeded Comets. Frustrating end to their season, no doubt. They were right there, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of what-ifs in that Comet locker room.
And you hope that they can understand that this has been an amazing season for them. It was a hard-fought match, but better team, I think, on the floor by the end of this match won today.
On behalf of my man, Emery Songer, to my right, I'm Trent Kahn and the whole crew. We got a bunch of people running around here today in this second of our 6 matchups. Thanks for watching our live coverage of the 2019 Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Union Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.